You know how sometimes people will just have a misunderstanding and you just be asking yourself, why? Like, what can far? Waiting cause am.
If Whitemoney is making stew, he will bring out beef, he will bring out goat meat, he will bring out fish. One pot, Shay.
Hey Bethans, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Austin Betha. I'm so glad to have you guys here. If today is the first time on my channel, please do hit on subscribe button before you leave. Also give this video a very big thumbs up right now or at the end if you enjoyed watching it. Okay? Guys, sometimes when people quarrel, you just be asking, are you sure it's because of this thing that they are shouting like this? Or did something else happen? And that's actually the case with the whole back and forth between Uriel and Whitemoney. In fact, it wasn't even a back and forth because Whitemoney did not even indulge her. Okay, so it was just Uriel making noise, in my opinion. Okay, and I'm going to tell you why I said that. So yesterday, when they finished having head of house games and all of that, Big Brother had called them into the lounge so that he could announce the winners, head of house, this one, this one. Uriel was just in the garden ranting. Whitemoney is this one, this one, this one. Whitemoney is trying to use the kitchen strategy. I'm like, okay, hold on first. Let me even understand what is going on. Did you go to the kitchen and then Whitemoney said, leave? Did he do something like that? I was waiting to hear from her. And then when the whole conversation thing went out of proportion, Big Brother called them, came back. Guys, the cocoa of the matter is that at some point when they were in that lounge waiting for Big Brother to speak and all of that, Uriel was speaking to Doyin and I think one or two other people, about her mom and all of that. And, in that moment, she had gotten emotional and started crying to the point where she now walked into the garden. Okay. And then walking into the garden now, at some point, Whitemoney came out and saw her and asked, like, what is wrong and all of that. They were now telling him that, oh, that's her mom, that her mom is not well, this and that. We all know that Uriel's mom is not well, but then again, we did not know why she stopped posting her mom. I did not know why she stopped posting her mom. But apparently, from the whole conversation and all, we realized that her mom's situation has gotten worse. And so she doesn't feel, comfortable posting her mom like she used to because, for her mom has lost so much weight and all of that, right? So I get that. Whitemoney came into the garden and asked, why she was crying and, just why she was moody. And, he was told that, oh, because of her mom and all of that, that her mom is not feeling fine. That was actually what they told him. They didn't say any other thing. They just said that her mom is not feeling fine. And then he was like, okay, but Uriel, the last time I checked, like you posted your mom's video on your page. Your mom is fine now. Like, why are you now crying? So for Whitemoney, how he interpreted what he had said was him consoling her. But for Uriel, who was already in her feelings, she misunderstood that and it felt like, okay, so I cannot be crying that I feel like my mom is not doing well and all of that. Now, I'm not even here to justify the whole anger. I'm not here to say Whitemoney was right. In terms of saying, oh, I saw a video of your mom is fine now, that's not what I'm here to say. Neither am I here to say, oh, Uriel doesn't have the right to be in her feelings. But how did we move from my mom is not well and then Whitemoney now saying, oh, but I thought your mom was okay, blah, blah, blah. How do we move from that to Uriel making a fuss and saying, oh, Whitemoney is oppressing her in the kitchen. Whitemoney is this one. Whitemoney has never eaten her food. Whitemoney saw that she made jollof rice the day before. The next day, Whitemoney went and made party jollof. It's not a competition. Whitemoney, this one, I was cooking. Whitemoney saw me bring out goat meat and he was like, oh, no, 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 keep the goat meat for me. Whitemoney will cook stew. He will use chicken. He will use fish. He will use beef. He will use this. But me, when I want to cook, because I always feel like Whitemoney is looking at me somehow, I brought out a bag of chicken. Shay, that stew I made, can you imagine? I brought out a bag of chicken and I halved it. I say you halved it. I don't just understand some people. Like, what do you mean you halved it? The Whitemoney tell you to halve it? Because now they say, I halved it. Who halves a drumstick? Who halves a drumstick? But I had to do that so it will go round. Did Whitemoney say you should halve it? Because now they talk and they sweet you. He just they shout, they talk. And I will tell him to his face. You will tell him, but you did not tell him. Instead, she dey tell other people. You go tell these people when they gather, these ones go gather, you go tell them white money this, white money that. Every time I'm in that kitchen, white money is always, even if he's not in the kitchen, he's always looking at me. I can feel his gaze. White money, white money.
Since I've been here, this guy has been bullying me in the kitchen. When I come into the kitchen, he doesn't want me to be there. I feel uncomfortable in that kitchen.
I have never cooked before, and white money will agree to eat it. Why you dey vex say white money no chop your food? Na your husband, na your boyfriend. We cannot really understand. And the problem I'm having with this whole thing is Uriel is actually friends with white money. So if something like that happens or you feel that way, you should speak to white money. Guy, this the way they do. I no like am. Why be say I go dey cook, you go dey look me? Or I go cook, you no go chop. Wetin happen? Go, 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 go. You guys will talk things through. Not that they ask you about your mom, and then the next thing, it can't be like say you carry white money for mind before. And there's nothing anybody will tell me. That girl carry white money for mind. Come they tell them how, they go for lunch one time. Like, why do we need all this TMI? Why do people do these things? It wasn't even necessary. It wasn't necessary. Shay kept on telling her, just calm down. I think you need to speak to white money because you guys are friends. We shouldn't be putting our mouth in this issue. I will still tell him. Go and tell him. You know, tell him. You did there. You did talk. He's vindictive. He's very, very vindictive. He feels like he owns the kitchen. Pere will come again. He go tell Pere, he thinks that he owns the kitchen. How can white money tell me to go and return goat's meat? He's trying to use this cooking strategy. I love to cook too, so he cannot chase me out of the kitchen. I say, you real. I expected better. Like, you don't do that to someone that you call your friend. Because she kept on saying, and they're friends outside, blah, 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 blah. But the white money, follow and talk. And the white money is like, if she can snap like this and start saying things that, doesn't even have anything to do with the conversation, telling people their business outside, nah, for him, that is not working. CeCe was like, yeah, you guys still need to talk about it. Ike, even Kidwire, they were like, you need to talk about it. Tell her how you feel. Maybe something triggered her, but I don't think it's the food. White money is like, that's not even the issue. Like, why do you see the need to start saying all these things? Like, have I ever come to you to say, oh, this girl come out for this kitchen, I want cook? No. Even the goat meat situation that she was talking about, that day I come out the goat meat from the freezer. I be one cook. I can't keep am back. So she now won't come cook, come carry the meat, come outside, come say, oh, this is goat meat. He can say, oh, that he actually brought out before. That if she take, make she keep for am for the freezer back. Now wetin white money talk be that. In fact, he even had a witness, fraud, who said he was also there that day, and they had that conversation. And for white money, he's like, why she dey vex say I no dey chop her food? Say the other day she made oats. Yes, he wanted to take the oats, but then when he saw all the things, the men they went there on top, bring out honey, bring out peanuts, bring out dark chocolate, bring out this one. And white money no sabi all these things. He say yes, he sabi the peanut and the honey one, but the dark chocolate wey she dey break for inside, e no go pass. Okay, e no go pass. So when she wan come dish for am, white money come tell am say no, make him leave am. Now, instead of her to ask why, e no ask. You carry am for mind, you bottle am. The stew own abi jollof rice, you bottle am. You just dey bottle am, dey accumulate things for your mind. Then just one small opportunity when you just get, wey be say that opportunity no even dey, you just burst, dey talk anyhow, dey talk, dey yarn. Say he's a very vindictive, calculative, this one, not be game. Wey no go dey calculative. Now that vindictive now I never even understand how, because it's not like you've ever gone to him to say, oh, guy, this thing what you do, I no like him. And then Pere, I don't even know the side where Pere dey. 1 minute is telling white money, you need to speak to her, this one. The next minute is seated there with Uriel. Uriel is ranting, Kidwire comes in, and then the next thing, Pere is saying, guys, are you sure we will not come up with a roster for this kitchen thing? Because this was the same thing that happened in my season. Oga, which side you dey? Which side you dey? Like, it's not even making sense. All these things. And people kept on telling white money, don't say because that's what she's saying now, you will not now cook. Because white money said for 2 days now, he did not cook in that house. And for that 2 days, he no seafood chop. Nobody even ask and say how far. Now only Tolani bad. Now even say, white has not eaten. Say now bread and sardine in chop. Nobody asks am. And then she's making it look like this whole chicken, beef, this one that he used to cook, like say na him dey chop everything. Knowing fully well that most of the housemates, they have preferences. For example, Cross does not even eat fish. Anything fish, crayfish or dry fish or bonga fish or titus fish. See, fish na fish. Cross no dey go near am. Someone like that, are you going to cook and not put beef or turkey or whatnot? Because now e dey sound like say, oh, if he cook all these things, na him go farabale chop everything. Meanwhile, na lie. Na lie. My own is, if you feel like somebody is doing something to you, speak up, go to the person and tell the person. If you know that you cannot confront the person, then you might as well find other means of doing that in a respectful manner. I feel like she really disrespected Whitemoney. She disrespected their friendship, because if you consider somebody your friend, you would not throw them under the bus like that simply because you're trying to vent. These are things that she has bottled up in her mind, and she's now feeling like, oh, there's somebody chasing her in the kitchen. We already know, okay, Whitemoney, strategy, no strategy. Now that kitchen in dey always dey. Now that kitchen dey always dey. Nobody dey fit cook food wey go reach everybody without complaint for that house. Na still Whitemoney. Okay, now Whitemoney dey tell them say, I no dey cook again. Na no dey beg am. Na so dey beg am. Say no, no go say you no go cook o. Even kid wey say no, cook o. There's nothing there. Cook. Like, no, Uriel no handle this matter well. And even when we're listening to Whitemoney was like, can you imagine? The girl even came to him the day before to apologize. She came and hugged him in the dressing area and started apologizing. Say him no even know why she dey apologize. Then yesterday, this one now happened. It's almost like you dey apologize for wetin you want to do, because I not really understand how I want to explain that one. I not really know. Whitemoney say you dey chop healthy food. Me, I no dey chop healthy food. You now dey complain say you don't really eat palm oil. You don't eat palm oil. Ngwa Whitemoney dey drink palm oil. You no go leave am make cook the one when e fit chop. Now you dey cook healthy food. You dey use slim milk, slim this one. The boy say you dey use your slim milk wey be healthy milk. Me, I dey use unhealthy milk. You no go leave me. You no go leave me. You say you don't like palm oil, but the boy dey use palm oil. Why you dey complain? You guys eat different things. Oh, I like to cook too. It's not only him that can cook. I like to cook too. Did he say you should not cook? I mean, that back and forth just irritates me. I just ask myself, say, wetin be all these ones? Wetin be all these ones? Anyways, moving away from that, Neo and Bbnaija, they finally settled their differences. They talked things through. Thankfully, Doyin was there. You know, she put mouth. Before we know, they can't apologize to one another. They can't hug one another. So I'm like, at least there's peace in that camp, you know. That's all right. And this whole Perez, CeCe, Alex situation, guys, is beginning to irritate me. Okay, it is beginning to irritate me. Like, I don't understand. Perez, wetin dey happen? I get it. You like Alex and you want to get to know her, you know, be friends and all of that. Cool stuff. But what's this whole, you know, CeCe there, Alex there? Like, Oga, I don't understand it. He was having a conversation with Alex in the room and they talked at length. And I just feel like this boy is just looking for a word in Alex's mouth. And Alex is falling for it, because all this plenty shalaye wey she just dey shalaye go bossy, e no make sense at all. They say, CeCe is this one, that she's bitter, that CeCe likes using people she call her friends, you know, because she even told us that, oh yeah, that even outside the house, she's the one that calls CeCe, that CeCe has never for one day call her, but then she will call CeCe. In fact, that the last one when she called CeCe, next thing CeCe was telling her is that, oh, come and, you know, rep my brand or something like that. And it's almost like if you have to be friends with CeCe, she must use you. Say if she never use you, una never start. Say she dey feel like, say, you know, her friend, they just dey like under her. Say even her fans are, you know, mostly people that, you know, they have broken relationships and, you know, their partners left them because of their bad behaviors. But instead of them realizing their bad behaviors, they are there saying it is the male, it is the guy, saying that those kind of people, they follow CeCe, so nobody, they even tell each other truth for there, blah blah blah.
She has a lot of women that somebody left because of their attitude, and they just, instead of going back to reminisce on how bad their attitude have been, they blame either the man or the other girl for it. All these vengeful people. That's what she has as fans. They are very bitter people, I promise you.
She just dey cap plenty. I say, madam, you don dey overcap, you dey miss yarn. Na point you dey yarn for there, because I no really understand wetin you talk. Wetin concern wetin dem dey talk concern all these plenty things wey you dey talk. You say you no wan shalaye, yet na you dey shalaye. For how many? Almost 30 minutes dem dey there dey talk. Dem dey there dey talk. Pere dey ask am some kind question, she dey there dey answer, dey shalaye. Now you come stand up from there now wey be Pere, you come go say you wan go follow CeCe talk, say you wan understand, say why CeCe saying that they knew each other before, blah 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 blah. Say na only 2 times they don talk. Say which one come be say they know each other, like say they be friends like that for outside. Say na only 2 times he don follow her talk. So if you wan go ask CeCe, say CeCe, I need to talk to you. You can't say Cross, follow me as witness. I need one more witness. Hey, Neo, but Neo is cooking. Oh yeah, Cross, come. Cross say, wait, let me go and call her. Cross carry banana, say, make I go give am. I go start to dey follow am talk. Then you go come. You go be like, say, okay, we no plan am. Parents say no, make we go together. Na so they go. CeCe sit down with some guys. I don't remember who they be again. But she sit down there. Parents come go there. Please, I would like to talk to you. Come say no. I'm done for the day. Wait till you want to talk. I'm not dey interested. I'm not talking. I'm done for the day. I'm done for the day. Apparently, CeCe told him never to speak to her until the show is over. Like even after the show is over, since he's friends with Alex, and Alex too is not comfortable with Perry talking to her since he's also trying to talk to CeCe. The whole back and forth. I'm just like, are they mad? Or which kind of rubbish be this one? Which kind of rubbish be this one? Two of them at this point, it is safe to say that both Alex and CeCe, they are obsessed with each other because I don't really know where I want to place them. If you dey hear CeCe, oh now, you go to say, Alex did this one, Alex this one, Alex today this side now, CeCe this, CeCe that. Like, you guys, move on already. If you dey talk say una don improve, make we dey see am for una character. Not say person go ask you one question when not even necessary, you go don shalaye 1,000,000 times. Like, it's not necessary. It's not necessary. Then I don't really understand wetin dey happen between Neo and Venita. Then they do nomination. Venita come dey say, brotherly favour, abi na sisterly favour. Make he pardon am, please. You know that pardon meeting they did. She wanted Neo to pardon her. And then Neo is like, guy, no bring that leg come. See, the person I know that has my back in this house is Tolani Badge, and there's no way I'll go in there and mention another name because I'm sure it sure me die say if she enter that diary room, now my name she go call. And as she take talk, I'm not so it be. Tolani enter, she say Neo. Neo enter, he say Tolani Badge. Like, that's respect on both parties' part. So you cannot come and be using, but you're my brother. You cannot even, hello, you're my brother. When you enter there, did you call Neo? You enter there now, you call Ike. Why you not go dey meet Ike say okay alpha na Neo you dey vex for? I don't even understand that their own vex. At some point I saw Sheyi talking to her in a dark place. I don't even know whether that's in her toilet where she dey cry, wear sunshade. I no know wetin dey make am cry o. If una know wetin dey make am cry, make una tell me because these housemates, I no know, bless say all of them, their brain dey touch. Yesterday all of them brain just dey touch anyhow because I don't understand. But if you guys understand why she was crying, please explain to me in the comment because he choke. Okay, anyways guys, let me know, did you listen on these conversations? What do you think? Let me know all of that in the comment section. If you enjoyed watching this video, please don't forget to give me a very big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and of course I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.